Leo, hello, welcome to my channel. The channel is Starchaeology Tarot, and the human, is Desi. I'm so honored to get to read your cards for April. Can't believe we're already here, April 2022. I'm looking for any messages today, Leo, that will best align you with your highest self, your highest good, and your highest path. I want to take a moment and call in your guides. Call in spirit, call in source energy for Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What are the messages for Leo, spirit, for the month of April? What is Leo? What's the situation Leo is in this month? What are the obstacles Leo faces, and what is the guidance? What's the advice? Messages for Leo. Okay. Leo. What? 9 of Cups, Leo. That is good. Death, Leo. Okay, this is getting spicy good. And then we got the 3 of Pentacles. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I have the window open because I really needed some fresh air in here. So we got the sounds of the city out the window, and I get some fresh air. I hope that's all right. 9 of Cups, Death card, right smack dab in the middle, and the 3 of Pentacles. Leo, this is powerful. This is a really powerful month potentially for you guys. You have a dream come true kind of situation this month. Really, you're living a dream come true this month. There is a wish that is being fulfilled. It is right there. It is yours for the taking. The obstacle is you resisting something that has reached its natural end point. Something that is ending, and this is about you surrendering to that death. It could be a death, honestly, I think, of a version of yourself is really what I'm seeing here. The way that this death card is depicted, especially the art, just makes me feel this way. We're looking at a being, the remains of a being, but these remains aren't that being anymore. So it's like you attaching to your old shell, and that shell really isn't you, Leo. You have grown beyond that. You've grown beyond that to the point that you actually have fulfilled a wish of what you once hoped to become. And now it's time to surrender to that wish. Now it's time to surrender to that reality, because the wish is a reality now. So this is about you letting go of an old version of yourself, maybe, or something in your past, something that is old in your past that you may still be clinging on to because it is familiar, but it's dead weight at this point. Not only is it dead weight, it's not aligned with the dream that you have for yourself. The dream that you may even be living literally this month. Like the dream could be, for some of you, coming true this month. For some of you, it may already be present, and you're not able to really notice it, acknowledge it, appreciate it, because this old life is blurring your vision. It's in the way between you and recognizing what the truth of your life is right now. For others of you, it's something that's on the other side of this surrender. That wish fulfillment, that dream come true, is on the other side of you surrendering to the inevitable. But boy, is surrendering to even the inevitable so difficult sometimes. We resist, sometimes we resist our greatest rebirths because we don't want to die in order to be reborn. What a thing, Leo, that you could be depriving yourself of because you are afraid to be reborn. The advice here is to depend on the community and team around you. You have people in your life. You have partners. You have friends. You have community. I really just see a team of people around you that allows you to move mountains, allows you to conquer death and be reborn. And this is a time where it's important to draw on the experiences of others, to empower yourself, to help push you through this time where maybe what you're experiencing really is, maybe it's an ego death. Maybe it's a total ego death. Maybe it's a chapter of your life that is done. Maybe it's an old version of you. Or it's just a journey in your life that's you've reached the destination, you've reached the end point. And you got so attached to that journey that you can't see that you're there already. But this is a time where being inspired by the stories of others, drawing from the experiences of your team, can help move you through this transition, because transitions are really only scary because we have to do them alone, and then we think that we're alone in doing them. Let me explain that. We all transition alone. The transition ultimately boils down to us doing that alone. When we fixate on the fact that we are alone in that transition, the story we tell ourselves is like, nobody's done this before. Like, this is only happening to me. This is an experience that is unique to me somehow. And even though we are going through it technically alone, maybe with the support of others, we tend to then ignore the dual nature of it, of being alone, of being in solitude, going through the transition, and then acknowledging also the universality, is that a word? Universalness, the universal nature of the transition. Meaning that everyone goes through it, or will go through it at some point, albeit they'll be going through it alone as well, by themselves, but we all go through big transitions like this alone. Yes, they are individual, deeply personal, unique experiences that are ours, that don't belong to anyone else, but everyone has that deeply unique, personal, individualized transition experience as well. So there is a sense of togetherness, even in the things that we do alone. This is a time to draw on the wisdom and guidance of people who have been through transitions like this before. An elder that you really respect, someone's opinions, someone who has opinions and wisdom in your life. It gives great advice, like someone who's supportive in that way, who you know is going to say, this is what I went through, and be honest about it with you. Be honest about their fears, their doubts, the things that, they were like, I couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel here at all. I made mistakes. I resisted the death. I resisted the transition. I resisted my rebirth. I clung to this old version of me. I clung to this old story. Those are even better people to listen to. Those are even stronger teammates, because they're human. And they're being honest about their humanness. You will get through this because a village is getting you through this, Leo. You will, I kind of see like a vision of you, like when there's a death, we rely on a community, like a congregation, especially in ancient times, in a lot of ancient cultures, where it really depended on the way that a community prepared the body and did the ritual to make sure that that spirit would get to the other side. you have a community, you have a congregation that is devoted to doing those rituals for you, to supporting you in your journey through the afterlife to then being reborn on the other side in that new world. You have people, you have that community, you have that support system. So rely on them, use them, because they will make this experience, this transition, magical. They will make the sum of this experience, or the whole of this experience, greater than the sum of its parts. They're the ones doing this together is what will turn it into something miraculous, not something that you are resisting your way through and being kind of dragged through. You don't want to go through a transition like this. You don't want to go through a death like this and a rebirth like this, that ultimately is delivering to you a dream come true, dragging your feet and kicking and screaming the whole time. Be awake, be aware, be open and alive and grateful for what is coming at you right now. Because it's inevitable, and you can go through it kicking and screaming, or you can go through it in wonder and awe. Leo, this is maybe one of the most powerful readings I think I've given for any of the signs for April. So I'm really excited for you. I would love to hear how this looks specifically for you in your life. So feel free to share in the comments below. Open your heart to me. If you want to support me in this work, click on the Patreon link below. Consider supporting this channel for just a few dollars a month. You get a lot of goodies, a lot of bonuses as a patron, so check out the different tiers and their offerings. Really, I just want to be supporting you guys way more than I am. I want to be doing readings for you every single day. I want to be in your inbox when you wake up and you need inspiration for the day. So if that sounds good to you, if you want someone like that on your team, giving you guidance and giving you the option and the opportunity really to have some synchronicity every single day, and hear guidance from a place outside of yourself, maybe a place greater than yourself, our collective consciousness, then definitely consider supporting this work. And if you can't do that, please like and subscribe to this channel. Share it with someone who is struggling right now, who needs encouragement and support. That's why I do this work, so please consider sharing it to a friend, sending it to a friend. And I think that's my whole spiel. I love you very much, Leo. I am rooting for you so dang hard, and I'll see you next time.